Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Blades of Avernum. Last episode we actually managed to secure the fourth metal triangle. We need two more. And I actually had to look in a walkthrough to find out where they were. One of them is located in here. We need 5 metal triangles in order to get into it. So the one missing metal triangle, you know where it is? In here. With 2 Mung Demons and 3 Slith Avatars. I am not fucking joking. This is ridiculous. No, not Fox. Okay, this is going to suck. Oh, there's more than just the Mung Demons and Avatars. You know what, I got an idea. This heroic brew is actually very handy, so drink it. Let's see if this actually does anything. Of course, that happened. And Arcane Summon. Not the piece I want. And they immediately die, because of course they do. There goes one of the Mung Demons. This is going to suck. This is actually proving effective. I mean, it's doing something. Try another Arcane Summon. Sure, that actually does something. I'll take that. Can't really cast anything else, but okay. Looks like she's going to die. Because of course she is. You don't do anything, really. I guess you could cast this. And you can't do anything else. Well, you do have a Rod of Arcana. That was tempting, but no. Major call. See if the lightning did a little something. Yay! I killed one! I'll take that, sure. You can't really do anything. I don't think you can even hit anything. You can't. Not really. Sure, that's painful, but I'll take it. Actually, no. And cast, shoot that arrow. That was actually useful. That actually did something. I forgot what he was using. Hey, I think we may actually have this. Now we just need to, you know, not die. And I've proven to be so good at that, haven't I? Okay. We got through that! I am amazed. There is nothing in this chest. Perhaps the Bahssikavans or their ghosts moved whatever was here, or perhaps there was nothing here to begin with. You open the lid of this box and see a glint of metal inside. You look further and discover a metal triangle. It matches what you have in your pack. It is one of the ones that you need. Take it. You pocket the triangle, one triangle closer. Okay, and, razor disc of light. Holy crap. Okay, finally, we made it through that. Didn't get much out of it, but we made it through that. All that leaves is this. The door in front of you is massive. Just above the handle is a 5-pointed star, but oddly enough, it is missing all of its points. It is much like the... You fit all 5 of your metal triangles into the missing points, and sure enough, they fit. You hear a click sound, and the door closes. You feel powerful magic preventing you from stepping on this platform. From what you've learned of Slith customs, you guess that you must wash your hands in the pool first. There's a small sign here that says ablutions. Wash yourself lightly. You wash your hands, arms, and feet in the water. You can feel the powerful magic in the room approve of your action. You open this box and find a 6th metal triangle. This is the last one you need. You can have all the triangles to open the metal gates now. You can feel some powerful magic in this room, ready to respond to whatever you do. After all the curses and alarms and traps that you've had to fight through and defeat, you can't know what to expect. What do you do? Let me save first. Alright. Take the metal triangle. As you take the metal triangle, you feel the magical energy in the room rush around, releasing. Not another trap. Everything around you explodes. Lightning shoots everywhere and the ceiling begins to cave in. Breathless, you look around and verify that everyone in your party is still alive. Amazingly enough, they are. And they are also unharmed by the explosions and lightning streaks. The ceiling has collapsed enough that you seem to have only one way out, the new way created by the blasts. You should probably get out of here before the rest of the area caves in. Wonderful. This cave slopes sharply up here, apparently from the massive cave-in that you caused. Do you wish to walk up? Yes. Just as you leave, you hear another large cave-in behind you. You left not a moment too soon. You wind through the tunnels up from the catacombs for a while. After some time, you arrive at an area that looks vaguely familiar. In fact, you recognize this place. It is near the huge gates. You are close to completing your quest. Now it is time to return to the huge metal gates, open them, and complete your quest. Okay. First, though, I need to go to an area that will allow me to rest. As you are about to wander back up towards Doors of Bahssikava, you remember that you have all the metal triangles that you need to open the gates and complete your quest. You turn back. So I'm not going to be able to, am I? Okay. I'm going to reload so I can just get all the way back here so I can freaking rest! Urgh! Okay, once again, take the metal triangle. The magical energy releases with another trap. I admit that's an interesting design for that. Everything is collapsed. We can get out of here, so we shall walk up. And now, let's go hand in these metal triangles. Talus, we have all 6 of those metal triangles you were looking for. Really? Go and open the gates, Sven. We'll be right behind you. Also, we have some level ups, so let's take care of that, why don't we? Sure, point in anatomy, that'll do something. Chic, leveled up as well. Point in hardiness, I guess. Actually, you know what, not anatomy. A point in hardiness. Yay. Bonnie. I want to save up so we can get more... Oh, actually, you know what? There. Appointed mage spells. It's somewhat pointless, but hey, at least it's more spell energy. And you know what? I'll do the same thing with Draco. Appointed priest spells, which will give more spell energy. There. I'm fine with that. In front of you are two huge, faintly glowing steel gates. They are covered in writing that you can almost understand. It contains the words home and holy repeated several times. In ancient Bahssikava, this holy also means protected. Beyond these gates, you see huge steel doors. If you can open these gates, you will have done what the prophet has asked you to do. You will have cleared a way to the steel doors. Your quest may be almost over. Above the rings to pull to open the gate is a design. It is a six-pointed star, but it is missing all its points. You notice that the triangles in your pack match the size and shape of the missing points of the star. You fit them into the holes in the star and you hear a clicking sound. You pull the gates open. After everything that you've been through, you should walk all the way to the steel doors to make sure that you've really cleared the way. However, it is not time to relax just yet. Okay, what's going to try to kill us? Finally, you have reached your goal. The huge steel doors in front of you cannot be anything but the steel doors that you have been sent to find. The doors are covered with what appear to be Slith gods and goddesses, all carrying enormous spears and wearing battle armor. They stand ready to fight, perhaps ready to fight anyone who would dare to come through these doors. As you approach, you hear a voice in your minds. Be it known that the servants of this and all his progeny are banished from our civilized lands. Spread whatever evil you want, fight whatever senseless wars you want, but do it far from us. Never will any of the dark progeny of this return through this portal until they have at least learned the virtues of patience and wisdom. Farewell. May the gods watch you and grant you wisdom. You stand at the door in awe of the power and majesty of the Sliths who are capable of creating what is in front of you. The engineers from just north of here come running. Okay. They did it! You did it! You opened the gates! Yes, we did. We have sent a messenger to announce that you have succeeded. Cass should be here any minute. You wait briefly for Cass. As you do, you reflect on what you have experienced in Bahssikava so far. Lost Bahssikava had near mythical status in Slith culture. The same heroes who slew Sis and Emperor Hawthorne said that they found Lost Bahssikava, but they disappeared before their discovery could be verified. Laguerre has made two major claims. The first is that he knew the location of Lost Bahssikava, which has proved to be true. He knew something that no other scholar, Slith, or otherwise knew. His second major claim, however, has yet to be verified. He has claimed that he can open these steel doors that have shut the Sliths out of their homeland for 200 years. Come to think of it, you have never seen any evidence of this goddess in which he believes so fervently. You haven't seen Laguerre himself either, but you have more faith that Laguerre exists than his goddess does. It will be very interesting to see what the leaders of these Sliths do here. Congratulations, adventurers. You have done it. You cleared a way to the steel doors. You have done what we asked of you. However, I have a new proposition for you. You have proved your usefulness. I ask you to come with us as we make the journey to our homeland. Think about it. Why are you adventurous? Is it for the money? The fame? Or are you hoping for more? You have the opportunity to go on a true adventure. Since there is a Slith among you, the chance to go to the Slith homeland must be especially exciting. What do you say? You have seen some incredible things here in Bahssikava already. A journey to the Slith homeland could only bring more wonderment. Still, it sounds dangerous, and it is not a part of what you agreed to do. You have finished your obligation to these Sliths. What do you say? Okay. When I looked at the walkthrough, at the amount of stuff that could be done and things like that, this is only like a quarter of the way through the campaign here. And it has just been so frustrating and irritating. I can really only hope that what I'm going to be facing is actually going to be easier than the catacombs and machinery and everything else. But I am a completionist and I have to go through all of this. So, I am hoping. I am going to go with this list on the journey to their homeland, but I am hoping that this is not going to be quite as frustrating as these past episodes have been. I mean, good God. Yes, Cass, I will go to this with the list on the journey to their homeland.
Very good. I hoped you would feel that way. You will not regret your decision. It is good to have you with us on this great expedition. Clear the way! He comes.
I should get closer. You don't mind, do you?
Shh! He is here.
So this is it. You finally get your first glimpse of the legendary prophet. He is tall, standing a head above any of the other sliths in the room. He shows the signs of having been muscular once, but his body has been irreparably damaged by 20 years of fasting. He has a fierce two-tined spear at his side. Every eye in the room is glued to his slow, deliberate, intense movements. This is the moment for which everyone has been hoping, working, and sacrificing. This is the moment where Laguerre is put to the test. His eyes take in every person watching. He slowly scans from where you're standing all the way around the room to Cass. He closes his eyes for a moment and then reopens them. Then he begins speaking in a gently sibilant, softly rhythmic, melodic tone.
In dreams she came to see me with whispers soft, to tell me now was time, the time foretold, when to our home we would return with joy, receiving welcome cousin to cousin, estranged races meeting at long last. To home we go, to home unknown, unseen, unheard but not unfelt, unwanted, loved. As prodigals of Zerakai we come, and humbly beg forgiveness generous of brethren wronged, God scorned, land failed. To make amends our goal, with malice none, we now embrace our just, true cousins' home, where wounds forgot, new hopes shall soon arise. O great goddess, I have done as you instructed. I have gathered my people, and we have made the journey here. We have lost our old homes, our old lives. We have given you all we have, and none of us regret it. We, your faithful children, understand now the mistakes made by our ancestors, and we have learned, with exacting care, the virtues of patience and peace. We desire nothing less than to return to the land from which we were justly banished more than 2 centuries ago. We await your decision.
Laguerre closes his eyes and lifts his hands towards the heavens. He continues speaking softly, murmuring words in a strange, sibilant language. You understand some of what he is saying. He is speaking the ancient language of Bahssikava. It sounds like a continuing prayer and more praise of the goddess, with a few words of magic here and there.
Fascinating. Truly fascinating.
The journalist jots notes. The warrior in the corner shifts uneasily. All of the other sliths in the room, Laguerre's followers, stare in fascination, not at the doors, but at Laguerre, their prophet. You wait and watch. Minutes pass. Suddenly you feel the entire room fill with magical energy. It is happening. It is truly happening. Magical energy begins to fly around the room. The ground is shaking. You have enough self-control and experience to be able not to run for your life, but it is amazing that everyone else is still here.
room erupts in celebration. Even you find yourself cheering. Laguerre has made good on the second of his major promises to the Slithzerakai people. He has opened the doors that have, for all their known history, barred them from their home. Now all that remains is to pass through these doors and find out what the Slith homeland is like. With completely silent awe inside you, you step through the doorway with Laguerre and Cass, fully expecting to find glorious ancient Slith cities on just the other side. You don't find exactly that. What is this? It is an ancient guard post. The guardists told me that we would find something like this. After they shut the steel doors, the Sliths of the homeland posted a guard here to make certain that no one broke through. In those days, the Darklings were strong, and they might have even managed it if the Bahssikavans had not rebelled and fought them from the moment that they stepped through those doors. The Sliths here were skilled. Look at the size of the windows. They are barely large enough to shoot an arrow through. If the Darklings had broken through, the guards would have shot at them without any fear of retaliation. You may come through next, Phaedra. We could use a warrior's opinion. In fact, Phaedra, we could use a warrior's strength. Will you turn this wheel? You take a good look at Phaedra. She does not look quite comfortable. She was supposed to get out of here at the first sign of trouble. You wonder if being in the middle of a Slith civil war counts as trouble to her superiors in Fort Dranlon. Still, at Cass's request, she flashes a grin and gives a confident chuckle. Sure thing, Cass. Let's go home. Laguerre's expression darkens. You can't know exactly what is going through his mind. Reading him is hard. But if you had to guess, you'd say he was worried. About what? He just performed the single greatest miracle in the history of Avernum Sliths. Yes, let's take a look around. Laguerre? Yes, Macron? I was just wondering if I could come with you and, document your surroundings. History in the making and all that. Do what you will. Only do not get in the way. Oh, you won't even notice me. I'll be invisible, unobtrusive, just a fly on the wall, and while you're at it... Shut up! Not a word, not even a peep. Not even the slightest squeak. Not even... Ow! Thank you. Exciting, isn't it? Yeah, we volunteered for this. The river just keeps going. The bridge is the only way across, and since it is broken, we are stuck for the time being. Indeed. Allow everyone to pass the threshold. Adventurers, there is a room with beds northwest of here. I suggest you get some rest. When you awake, find me. You sleep deeply for many hours. Your dreams are filled with bizarre images of Slithzerakai, humans, and Venatai working side by side to create powerful machines greater than any the Empire or Avernum have ever seen. You wake up, thinking. You can hardly imagine what this mission means to your Slith comrade. Being exiled from the surface recently is different. You know of your homeland, and you know you were cast out unjustly. Sliths know the opposite. Also, if you reach the homeland, what will happen? Will your companions stay there? Will you return to Avernum with one fewer party member? You continue to think this over until your companions wake up. Then you push the thoughts aside for the time being. It is time to meet with Laguerre and find out what the next stage of your quest will be. And despite the rest, we didn't get our energy back. And I am going to end this episode here. I stand by what I've said in the past, and with what I've seen so far, I know I still have a lot more to see. And there's a lot to this. This can improve more, it can be better, but from what I've seen so far in the past few areas, my opinion is this. Calandon, the creator of this, is fairly good with writing a story. He's made it very interesting, and I am very curious to want to see more of how this is going to happen. We opened up a door that was said to never open. And he's really done a lot with this prophet, who has proven to be able to do what he says, but I'm still very concerned with everything, especially with the fact it's caused this civil war. That is concerning, and I'm very curious to see how this ends up turning out. Also, Calandon is a very skilled coder. The skill he's done with the cutscenes and some of the special events that he's done, like taking control of the one party member almost permanently like that a while ago, that's been interesting stuff. He's very good with coding and the like. However, where he fails is at the moment at least, is at balance and at telling you things. Everything in Bahssikava has been way higher difficulty than I expected. He recommended level 40. Sure, fine, I'll grant him that. But that was only recommended in the high-level party maker. It was not mentioned here. The face of it was told 35 to 45, and I came in here at 35, the low level of what he expects. But still, I came in here at the level that was listed. Excuse me. And it has been a frustrating struggle. I've been skipping areas that I normally would be dealing with because I can't get through the fighting there, and I do not want to struggle more than I already have. In addition, he has told very, very little about what needs to be done. I was never told that I had whatever it's called, Ritual of Sanctification, so I had no idea how to get rid of that altar. I was never told any clues about that many clues, actually, about where the triangles were. I was told a few, but not much. There was so much here that would have been easier to do if he had just told us things. Not only that, there's the additional frustration and irritation. Yeah, another thing that's not mentioned. Where we could rest. We were never told that lower area we could go back into and rest in. I used way more potions than I needed to because of that. And I have way too few energy potions because of that. Not only that, the fact that there is so little chance to sell or identify our stuff. I'm praying right now that someone in this area we've just ended up in is going to be able to identify our stuff and that we can sell our stuff to them so that we can actually use some of these things. These past episodes, despite some of the interesting things about them, I found myself unable to enjoy it simply because of the fact that it's just so frustrating to play through. It's a slog. It's irritation. It's left me incredibly pissed off. And I am praying to anyone, even if it's just this goddess, praying that it gets easier. Not because I want an easy thing, but because I don't want to be tearing out my hair again. From what I saw, we're only a quarter of the way through this. Hopefully I'll be able to make it through the rest. We'll go see the Prophet Laguerre. That'll be in the next episode, so until then, I'm Chester44. That is Fox, Shake, Bonnie, and Draco. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you.